Hey there, Floss Tube. It's Sarah, our Stitching Kingdom. I am here with a Stitchy box unboxing. This is Liz's birthday bash countdown box. Super excited. She did this for her 30th birthday. There's also a couple of, there's a bonus and then one to grow on. So it's a little hot here today, so I've got the fan going on, and I'm hoping, and the lighting's really weird outside, so I'm using artificial light, so hopefully it doesn't blow it out too bad. But let's get into it. The only thing I've done is I've opened it up, rearranged so that we're all in number order, and so I'm not like totally going around. So we're gonna get into it. This is the thing. We can they'll be posting anything. I'm just gonna post this as a spoilers. We also have a bonus code for being getting this box. It was super fun. It was a little bit more expensive. She gave us the option to pay it in installments, which was really nice. And it's 32 of her favorite things. So we're gonna get into it. It came with this white paper and then all these goodies. So I'm gonna move it to the side and I'll show you what we got. Hopefully I don't bump the camera. Okay, so we'll start with the bonus goodies. We've got a dinky die and a dinky die in Lost Gold. Love dinky die silk, it's so pretty. And then the cottage garden threads in oregano. Super pretty. That's also hand dyed. Okay, grabbing the first four. Put those over here. The day one, and I love these. They've got little cupcakes for her birthday, and I don't know what's going to be in here. I'm really excited. She's got lots of. She's got some fun taste. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it's Gloriana Pashmina. Super pretty. This is such a fun to work with because it's silk. It's a combination of silk and cashmere, and it's so soft. So pretty. And she says, day one, welcome to our birthday bash box, full of goodies that I love having in my stash. To start us off, we have a skein of Gloriana's Pashmina, one of my favorite new threads from the past few years. Who doesn't love cashmere? So pretty. Okay, day two. Gotta love the crinkles. Come on. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, color change. What? Color changing? Oh, it does. That's super cool. Color changing flame bead. I thought this guy would be really fun in a scissor fob since it changes colors with the heat of your hand like a mood ring. Look at that! It goes... Oh my goodness! That is the coolest thing ever. It goes purple. That's fantastic. I love that. I'm definitely going to have to turn that into a scissor fob. I'll have to learn how to do those. Day three. And she packages these individually, and it's just so much fun. I admire her. She does a lot of hard work, and her boxes do not disappoint. I love them. Feels like, oh, those are fun. So they're pendant frames. So you stitch your little piece, and you finish it around that. That's fun. It says, day three, I love these pendant frames. Wear that you're stitching, show off your fabulousness. That's fun. I'm actually going to put those back in this bag. Okay, day four. It's kind of squishy feeling. It was kind of interesting. When I was putting it all together, I was like, oh, what is this? Because it's heavy, it's like different. Ooh! Soak wash. Celebration, Uzu, and Scentless. It says, soak is the only thing I ever use to rinse threads or wash stitching. It's super gentle and doesn't leave a residue. I've included a couple of different scents along with my preferred scentless version for you to try out. That is a smart idea. And if you don't use it to wash your fabric or fibers, you can use those for traveling. Put them in your, if you're driving. Okay. The next grouping, here's day 5. I'm really intrigued about day 7 because it's kind of like a cassette feeling almost. Ooh. Okay, Mulberry from Weeks Dye Works. It says, day 5, Weeks Dye Works cotton. I don't think you can go wrong with Weeks Dye Works for cotton floss, which is very true. I love Weeks. And this one makes noise, so I'm like really intrigued about this one because it's almost like it's in a glass vial. So we've got day 6. Oh, yep, I was kind of right. They are little globe things. Hand-blown glass focal balls. Turn your orts or extra beads into a design element with these little glass balls. Fill them with extras from a favorite project, and you'll have a second keepsake to remember it by. That's a really cool idea. I like that. One of the tops is gold and one is silver. And you just use a little E6000 on the top to seal it up. That is super fun. Be very careful with those. Don't want to break them. Okay, day 7. Like I said, this is kind of like cassette feeling, and it's like, it sounds funny. I was a present rattler. Still am, kind of. Ooh, heavy. Ooh, a. Oops. Of course I dropped the paper on the floor. Oh, and it's got little tins on the inside. Fun. This is aluminum bead tin. This is my favorite travel project specific bead tin. Small enough to fit in your project bag, but you have plenty of storage. You can also add a tacky mat on the inside cover, or consider adding some stitching to the top for your personalization. That's a great idea. And the little screw top for your beads. Super easy. Actually, you can just pull them off and pull them back on. Nice. That's exciting. I like that. Definitely get use out of that one. Day 8 feels like fabric, but you never know with this mystery box. So it could be a whole lot of different things. Oh, but I was right. It is fabric. Ah, yay! Oh, that's so pretty. Sorry, earthquake. Apologies there. Ooh, it's painter's threads, and it's painter's fabric too. It's in Renoir, and then this rickrack is really fun because I use that for what do you call it? It's 28 count linen, but I've used the rickrack for embellishments before. Day 8, hand-dyed fabric. You know I love me some hand-dyed fabric. That we do. So yeah, that's really pretty. That is gorgeous. I'm super excited to use that. Put that over there. Okay. Okay. Here's day 9. I had to remember where I was in my counting there. Ooh, these are pretty. There's some nice beads. Pearls. If you can't get fancy on your birthday, when can you get fancy? And these purple, super pretty. Excuse me. All right, day 10. Ooh, these are super pretty. These would be fun in a scissor fob. Percosa Ornelia purples. Those are pretty. They're tile beads. These puffed square beads are fun for adding some extra dimension to a project or a little something different in the center of it this morning. Ooh, that is a possibility. Possibilities. Day 12, or no, sorry, day 11. I know how to count, I promise. It's above 8, you know, and dancers can't count above 8, so. Especially because I've been practicing with Alice lately. We've been practicing some of her, she's been doing faster chaîné turns, and so she's having to spot a little bit better and remember how to spot, and so it's been really funny to, you know, and the joke is that dancers can only count up to 8, and they always start at 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, some Threadworks over dyed pearl. I really like working with Threadworks. They're really nice. And it says 12 pearl. 12 pearl is my most recent obsessions. I love how the Threadworks colorways turn out on this fiber. Unfortunately, it's being discontinued, so I'm buying it up for us while it lasts. So these are good for like finishing, like for lacing and stuff too. Even I wouldn't use the hand dyed version, but it is fun. Okay, day 12. Also wrapped up rather differently. It feels like, ooh, it is a needle case. I remember one of the first needle cases I've ever gotten. We got it in Fort Snelling in, ooh, sorry about that squeak, in Minnesota. My dad was there, TDY, for a time. He was there for like 6 months. It was a long time. I remember that. And then I remember I was really mad because it was right before Mall of America opened, and we left like right before it opened, and so he got to go, but I didn't, and I've never been back. He's been back twice. It says needle case, a little personalized case to keep your precious needles safe. So fun. But yeah, it was Fort Snelling was really cool. And that's where I got my first needle case, and it was wooden. It was really fun. Day 13. I still have it. I used, my old needles go in there, if I remember right. Ooh, these are fun. Ooh. Natural Tourmaline Beads. I love stitching with gemstones. It just feels so fancy. Those are really pretty. Just barely polished. Very fun. Day 14. We're halfway-ish there. Almost. Day 15 is a big one. Oh! Scissors! I was going to even buy some of these. These are the Tulas. You can't keep me away from a fabulous pair of scissors, especially when they have a neochrome rainbow finish. Oops. Look at those. Ooh, those are really nice. Well, I'll definitely, it'll go good with that. Look at that. Definitely making a scissor bob. Okay, I'm going to have to call Carrie. Carrie, how do you make a scissor bob? She makes them, Carrie and Stitches make some amazing scissor bobs. Day 15. I'm thinking it's a pattern, so I'm going to open it off camera really quick so I know what I can show you, because it's blank on both sides. Come on. Oh my goodness. It is Gathering Honey from the amazing Janine McGowan. She's fantastic. And I wanted to get this pattern because of this verse right here. Is in Alice in Wonderland. How doth the little busy bee improve each shining hour. Except for they changed it around, you know. How doth the little crocodile improve its shining tail. And pour the waters of the Nile on every golden scale. Day 15, Blue Flower Stitching Chart. One of my favorite things is discovering new designers, and I was lucky enough to meet Janine at a stitching event last year and just fell in love with her design style. I love it. I'm so excited. So excited. Put that away so I don't lose it, because if you could see my craft room, it is a bit of a mess right now. I even cleaned up after filming a floss tube video, but, you know, I have tons of stuff. All the stuff. 16, 19. Alright. So, 16 is this one. Oh my gracious. It's a butterfly. It's a Lampwork Butterfly. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Day 16, Lamport Butterfly. This fabulous butterfly would make an excellent stitching focal for stitching or a scissor fob, or just wear it. It's beautiful. That is fantastic. That is super pretty. I love how you can see where they have where they use the tweezers. That is so cool. We're gonna put that right there. That is so pretty. Ooh. Day 17. Round again. Ooh. Bobbin of thread. Aurifil. Aurifil Lana wool. Fell in love with this wool blend thread earlier this year. It's not only one you'll usually find in a cross-stitch focus shop. So I wanted you to have some to try some out. That's really cool. Nice. Day 18. Feels like fabric, but ooh, it looks like some Ada. But you know, like I said, flip into these like a crazy person. And I really didn't give a good spoiler warning, huh? Oh well. So this is a 14 count Ada in Confederate Gray, a fat 8th, just looking to see if there's a paper. Nope. That's a really pretty color. I like that. And I like Ada. I will stitch on anything. Day 19. Ooh, more fabric. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love Lady Duck Create Chanel or Velveteen. Purple onion. I like that. Super pretty. Day 19, Lady Dot Velveteen. Some fancy pants hand-dyed velveteen to finish your fabulous smalls. That's definitely fancy pants purple. Okay, this one I'm really intrigued about. It's 22. I'm like, what is that? So, day 20. I'm still reeling over those scissors and that butterfly focal. Those are fantastic box lids. Fantastic. Oh, those are pretty. Ancient Roman glass beads. What? This is the coolest thing I have ever put in a countdown box ever. These beads are made from reclaimed ancient Roman glass found along the historic Silk Road. You are holding actual history in your hands. Oh my gosh. I don't think... Those are definitely going on a scissor fob. For sure. That is fantastic. That is so cool. Keeping that. That's way cool. Definitely need to know how to make a scissor fob now. Day 21. Ooh, this is fun. I've stitched with this before. It's super fun. It's the Threadworks Krennic braid that's overdyed. And the number 4 braid is, and where it's dyed, it's really nice. Bookmark. Oh. Isn't that a bookmark? I love reading, as so many of us do, and have a bookmark that I can add to my stitching is always a plus in my book. Dad jokes provided at no additional cost. I think... Let's see. Maybe the bookmark's in another one. Let's try this one. But anyway. Threadworks Krynic braid is really fun to work with. There we go. I think this is the bookmark. Or a file. I don't know. We'll see. That feels like a... There we go. And then I think this is going to say... Oh no. They're both bookmarks. So fun. That's a really pretty bookmark. And then you can add beads and stuff to it. That's fun. Right there. Put the Threadworks over there. Day 23. We're just going to go that way, apparently. Ooh. That's fun looking. Purely silk, 3-ply twisted cord. That's fun for finishing, it looks like. Day 23, pure silk cording. This delicate silk cording can be couched onto a project or used in finishing. Very fun. I'll put that in my finishing stuff. Put my ancient Roman beads right there so I don't lose them. I like these, they're all the same color. Day 24. Ooh, this is pretty. Soy silk in Bayou. This is from the Pure palette by Elements. Those are really pretty. It's really soft. It kind of feels like that cashmere. Soy silk thread, day 24. I always love stitching with unusual fibers, and soy silk definitely fits that bill. This would be pretty on like a mermaid. It's really pretty. Day 25. Ooh, these are fun. They're thread drops. Mother of pearl, it looks like, or... Yes, mother of pearl thread keeps. Those are really pretty. These little mother of pearl keepers can be used free or attached, stitched into a thread roll using the small hole drilled into it, which I might do because they are pretty fragile. Those are pretty. Those right there. 26. We're almost there. Ooh, yay! I love this stuff. Lawrence. Painter's Zigzag. Painted Rickrack, made in Germany. Painter's Threads Connector Collection. I love this color. This is like one of my favorite colors of that. Metallic Rickrack. Finishing may not be my favorite part of the stitching process, but hand-painted metallic rickrack does make it much more fun. Super pretty. I love that. Love those colors. Okay. Day 27. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Lormel. This one's really fun to work with too, and that's in Summer Green. Gloriana Florimel Silk. One of the few threads I buy in hanks for my own stitching. Gloriana's fabulous colors plus over a swath's Gloria silk is an outstanding combination. And the feel of that is so pretty. Day 28. Ooh, what is this? I've not seen this before. Oh, a laying tool. Ooh, that's fancy. Day 28, beadable laying tool. This laying tool can be personalized by adding a larger bead or two at the end. Just unwrap the wire and string them on. That's cool. I've never had a laying tool before. That's neat. Oh, it's even sparkly up at the top there. Very fun. Fancy. And maybe I can use that on my chatelaine. There are a few fabrics. Oof. There are fibers that are hard on that. Day 29. it's so pretty. The needle minder. Needle minder. We all know I love a good needle minder. Yes, she does. Oh, as I throw it on the ground. Flight to Fancy Needle Minders is a new needle minder company that she started on in her shop on Stitchy Box. So you should check them out. They're very fun. Okay, last two. Day 30 and our one to grow on. So I'm going to open these kind of off camera so that I don't show the pattern, because that's what these usually are. I don't want to spoil anything. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, this is a Kesslin's My Creation. It says Day 30, Kesslin's Chart. This new release from Kesslin's was the perfect fit to end this shipment because it speaks to my favorite stitching thing, taking a project and personalizing it to make your own. That's really cool. I like the different. It's 103 by 103. That's not bad. Motifs can be stitched in the same color. You can use example symbols and add different colors, add beads, sequins, what you want. And that's really neat. And you can make it even bigger if you want. That's really cool. Oh, Todd's making curry tonight for us, and I'm smelling it. And our one to grow on. Thanks for joining me. It was fun. Let's see what this is so I don't spoil it. One moment. What is it here? Ooh! Well, it says, while I do love getting presents for my birthday, I also love picking out things for myself. So in addition to the goodies in this box, we've also included a $50 gift card you can use to pick out some additional goodies in our shop. To claim your gift card, blah, blah, blah. So that is awesome. That's fantastic. Well, I will do that right away. Thank you, Liz. And I hope you have a happy birthday this month. And I hope everybody has a great stitchy week. And we will catch you on the flip side. Have a good one, guys. Love ya. Bye.